Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, it is finally time to take a look and get styled with this gorgeous new Western Luxe collection. So welcome on, everyone. As you're jumping on, if you're watching us live, go ahead and comment live. If you're watching the replay, then go ahead and comment replay. And if you were invited to watch this by a member of our stylist team, go ahead and tag your stylist so that he or she knows that you're here. Now, the Western Luxe collection has really turned out to be an unbelievable hit. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you love color, if you love silver, if you love gold, we have it all in this collection. And whether you want to wear it with that Western look or whether you're a little more cityfied, you are going to find that these pieces blend into your jewelry collection absolutely beautifully. Now, I have a question for you as everyone is jumping on and finding us. I have a question for you. So, is this not your first rodeo, or is this actually your first rodeo? I am actually from New York and I've never been to a rodeo. I just not a Western gal at all, but that does not mean that I do not love the Western type of look. And it also doesn't mean that Western jewelry cannot fit into your everyday look. So because this is actually my first rodeo, I thought I would come out strong with the statement necklace of this collection, because a look that I always think is super fun is a casual shirt or even a graphic tee like I have on with a statement necklace. It really dresses it up and gives it a completely different look. And this piece is called Cowgirl, and it does have that matte gold finish. It has really like a vintage look to it. It's got like a paisley to it. So it's like paisley hearts on, the nice loopy chain, really just an intricate design, and definitely one that you are going to want to put on your wish list and take as your bonus item. So, how many of you are familiar with making a wish list? In fact, I know that many of you have been joining us all week long from our Pantone color event. I am wearing my Mocha Mousse top here, and all week long we have had absolutely gorgeous stylings from different leaders on our team showing some of their favorite Pantone colors of the year, along with many of our gorgeous pieces. And today I have for you the reveal of the brand new collection that only just came out on Thursday. By the way, if you are just jumping on, my name is Michele Zito. I am a company VP with Parkland Jewelry, and this is the reveal and styling of the Western Luxe collection with me, Michele Zito, and Team Shine On. We are so happy to bring you this collection today. And my question was, is this not your first rodeo, or is this, like me, actually your first rodeo? Because these Western pieces blend into your collection seamlessly, whether you do the Western look or whether you are just bringing this into your everyday. So this cowgirl necklace, absolutely stunning. I think it is so fun to wear with a graphic tee like I have on, but certainly you're going to wear this with your dressy pieces, but it's going to look fantastic with jeans, a white t-shirt. I absolutely think this will look fantastic with a white button-down blouse, or really any kind of button-down blouse. I actually just picked up a new sweater that is a cardigan, and it's royal blue with white polka dots. And I do think that's going to look really nice with that. It would look fantastic with the denim dress I have on my friend Gemma. And I just put it on with our normal basic Dallas hoops. The Dallas earrings are earrings that come in three different actually they come in both gold and silver, and see how they have the brush texture to it, and they're large enough and thick enough to be noticed, but light enough to be worn all day because these are hollow inside. These are absolute must-have earrings. You will wear them all the time in both colors. So go ahead and put Dallas on your list. Get them in both gold and silver and take them as half price pieces using our sale. So everyone, how is your wish list coming along? If you haven't already done so, go grab a piece of paper and a pen, because you're going to want to jot down the names of the pieces that you like the best, so that at the end you can send your wish list on over and we can work out the sales for you. Remember, the sale is buy 2 pieces at regular price. Those are going to be your lowest 2 pieces. Then you get to pick out up to 4 more pieces at half price. That can be any price at all. Now, the reason I say up to 4 is because you can take 1, 2, 3, or 4 pieces all at half price. So that means that if you were just eyeing up from this new collection, this gorgeous rosewood necklace. So see how this has the beautiful heart and then these rich color stones on the inside? This has a beautiful Italian chain link. The heart has that hammer texture to it, which I think is so pretty. This is going to be great with the Heartland bracelet set. Look how beautifully these two go together. I'll show you the Heartlands again in a second, but this is a style drop from this collection. And this Heartland, look how many beautiful colors are in here. These are one that you're definitely going to want to throw on your wish list. They are only $40 with a $40 purchase, even though the retail on these is, I think, $168. These are, a really, really great value. These also, it's got faceted glass beads. It's got genuine quartz. It has turquoise in them. Just a really great boho chic. Boho glam is actually what I like to call a look like this, because it has so many fun colors, and we can even make this more glam, which we will in a second. But I have a fun fact for you about this necklace. This is a designer-inspired piece, and the Italian brand that this is the designer inspired for, it's on sale for $2,400. On sale. For us, you're going to get this on sale half price for $32. So this is going to be a piece you absolutely want to have in your collection. Put rosewood on your list. In fact, put rosewood in the comments if you just wrote this beauty on your list, because this is another one that's going to be so fantastic to layer with other pieces. In fact, I have a great idea for you. You might be saying, what should I get for my 2 low price pieces? Well, your rosewood necklace is going to look absolutely beautiful layered in with really any of our impression necklaces. I think the red one definitely will pop the most, because see how the red is right in the center. But notice up close, there are many different colors in this rosewood necklace. So absolutely any of these impression necklaces are going to be fantastic, and impression necklaces are a fantastic choice to take for a low price piece. So if there are 2 colors that you want to grab, go right ahead and do that. And then you will have amazing 2 low price pieces, and then grab your Heartland for that half price that you want to grab it for. And you'll be able to make so many pretty layered looks. Again, I didn't worry that the chain on this is silver, because I feel like the more important part is the gold, is the red. And we can layer this with so many other fantastic pieces as well. You could be putting your hazy necklace in here. We could add a long necklace underneath. Another great look would be to frame this with a longer necklace. So our Declan necklace, this is one of our most popular pieces because of how it has the 2 layers to it, and then just these beautiful shiny coins. And when you layer this in with your Heartland, with the, yes, your Heartland, no, the Heartland is the bracelet, the rosewood necklace, You have your layer up top, your layer around the bottom. Maybe you don't want the red, maybe you do. Maybe you don't even want this layer and you just want the longer one. But this Heartland, this Declan necklace, both absolutely fantastic. All right, so what is something that you have on your wish list since we started that was not on your wish list when you came to this live? Go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I love to know what types of pieces you are loving the most. All right, so that was our rosewood. Now, how about we take a look at some silver for our silver lovers? Now, last night, Carrie did a showing where she showed the Mystique necklace. And the Mystique necklace is this beauty, which is a great chunky necklace. If you love a chunky necklace like the Cowgirl, you might like the Mystique as well. This is the beautiful hammered silver, and love it for just popping on, again, inside of a blouse. This is actually a dress. But if you love this hammered neck silver look and you want to enhance it a bit, then you may want to add the blaze earrings to your wish list. These are so fun. And notice how the way that they are cut makes them look sparkly without having any crystals in them. And that's what enables them to be a $40 piece. So for some of you, this may be a low price piece that you use to get to your half price items. But you could absolutely wear these together. They are so complementary to each other. Or you could use these as a more statement type earring to wear along with your daintier silver necklaces. So one of those dainty silver necklaces, you might decide to make your bluebell necklace. Now, this is the piece that I gave you the sneak peek on, when was that? On Friday. I gave you a sneak peek on Friday for the bluebell. This gives you both silver, and in here is genuine turquoise. So this is a 2-in-1 piece. This is one of our many amazing pieces that you can wear together or separately. So you can detach them up at the top. There's an extender so you can decide how long or short that you want to wear it with. And what a fun look to finish it off with these fantastic blaze earrings. So who is putting blaze on your wish list? Go ahead and let me know blaze in the comments. Let me know bluebell in the comments, because there's a lot you can do with bluebell. As you may remember from, if you didn't see me on Friday, if you didn't see me on Friday, I was showing how you can layer so many fantastic pieces with this. What about the little Monroe necklace where you have your little bits of crystals there and making that beautiful little flower? Looks amazing with the blaze earrings. You could add something longer around it to give it a longer look. Remember, when you wear a long necklace, it makes you look a little taller and a little thinner. So who's down for that? If you are anything like me, I could always use a little taller and a little slimmer. I am only 5'3". How tall are each of you? I am 5'3" on my best day. My husband always laughs and says, "You're actually 5'2". I don't know. I think I'm really 5'3". But when you just start adding pieces on, this is what I mean about how, even though this collection is called Western Luxe, can you make this, when you wear this all on its own and you put it with other, like if you're wearing this with a denim dress, cowboy boots, other silver, the belt that we had come out yesterday, all these things definitely give it a Western look. But if you just love turquoise and silver, but not necessarily going for a Western look, look how this completely changes it and gives it more of a designer look. So whether you want to, that's why it's called, Western Luxe, because it's not just Western, casual Western. It's going to be jewelry that you can make look in this, whatever type of look you want it to have. So the journey rings, for example, I love the way the journey rings look with the silver pieces like this. And remember, these are stackable rings. So you're getting the one with the crystal, you're getting the one with the pearl, and then you're getting the plain one. And pieces like this are so fun to stack on with your other silver pieces and with your new Western Luxe pieces like the bluebell. We can do that designer upgraded look by putting the bev necklace above the bluebell and bringing in more of that quatrefoil look. This is just super designer, super high end. And then you can decide you want to wear it like this, or you could take it back to wearing it all by itself. We could even bring in a little more silver. So what about our Viper necklace set? How many of you have a Viper where you have the gold and the silver? You have one strand of each, and it's a two-piece set that you get with one purchase. So when you have your Viper, you can wear the gold, the silver, or both together. So if we take the silver part of the Viper and put it on as short as it goes so that we can wear it as the top layer, this brings in more silver. How do you like it like that? Now you might decide you want to wear it with the lasso bracelets. Now, I know that this is a bracelet set that a lot of you have been eyeing up. So these are the lasso bracelets, and so aptly named, but look at the cobra style of these. If you love embraceable bracelets, these absolutely are your next best friend, because these lasso bracelets, they have that, cobra or that cable style, and it's an all-in-one look. Like it gives the look of a stack of bracelets, but it's just one purchase. They're malleable and easy to put on. I've been wearing the gold one the whole time I've been talking. So you can get in gold or silver, and look how great when you want to do a mixed metal look that these look together. In fact, I feel like you would do well to have two of each color, because then you could go silver, gold, silver. You could do gold, silver, gold. You could layer three of the same color if you wanted to. But I mean, this is just an absolutely stunning, stunning bracelet set. And these are only $58. So when you take these as a half price piece, you are grabbing these in the 20s. I was even trying out the lasso bracelets with some other bracelets around it. And when I said the embraceable bracelets, so these are the embraceable bracelets. See how this is like the thick version of these? So they both have that cobra style, that cable style. And what we could do, and some of you may have embraceable bracelets. I know a lot of you actually have embraceable bracelets. But look what happens when we take an embraceable and then and see how these just kind of roll on like the Unite ring, and then another embraceable. This is a high-end designer look, everyone. And these are all bracelets. If you're going to do, you might decide you want to do two embraceables as your low price pieces, and then take your lasso bracelets for half. And if that's all you wanted, you could already get a bonus item. You could grab your cowgirl necklace as your bonus item right away, because you'd be at 90 or more. So how do we like it with these just strictly all cable look? I feel like that's a great look for casual. And also when you just kind of want to have a sleek look. So see how really right now I'm without this arm, I'm really just doing an all gold look, which is just kind of a classic. And again, all I have on is a fun graphic t-shirt. Now, if we wanted to make this a little more boho, you could take your Yellowstone bracelets. Now, this is just a lightweight beaded bracelet. And I did make a little arm party here where it's with the genuine tiger's eye, which is the Atlantic in the brown. And certainly these would have looked great. I mean, this top is brown, the brown and gold just would be a fantastic arm party on this opposite side if I didn't want to do all these colors. But another option when doing an arm party like this, if you do want to make it a little more casual, instead of it being all the sleek golds, we could bring in the Yellowstones and do the arm party like this. So how do you like it with embraceable, Yellowstone, lasso, Yellowstone, embraceable? Super fun and definitely a lot more boho. So this is what I call boho glam, because now we're making it a little more glammy but casual. And with all this turquoise that we've been bringing in, I highly recommend an aura ring goes onto your wish list. These multicolor stones are all cubic zirconia, and then you have the turquoise cabochon stone. So remember our rosewood necklace from the beginning? Tell me this is not all absolutely perfect together. I would love to see you get an aura ring. I ordered it in my ring finger size and then kind of regretted not getting it in my pointer finger size, although I do love to have the little bow in here. This is the velvet, and it's definitely a fun one to have in your collection. Now, all right, so tell me in the comments, what are 3 pieces that are on your current wish list? Because did I mention that the Prize Patrol is here? I can't believe I forgot to mention this. The Prize Patrol is here, and we have a whole bunch of little fun prizes that we plan on sending out to those that are commenting. So keep commenting whether you have something on your wish list, when you have just anything you want to say about the jewelry. If you have a question, go ahead and put it all in the comments. The Prize Patrol just may pick you for a winner. All right, so that's our new arm party on this side. And you know what? I think I want to add one more bracelet to my Heartland bracelet set. And you know what it's going to be? The Summit bracelets. Who already was checking out this Summit bracelet? So here we have our golden spheres, right? But then we also have this genuine turquoise charm in the middle. And that is really giving just this beautiful pop of color. And we even have our aqua crystal detail in the center. And what a fun bracelet this is going to be to add in to either right along with your Heartland bracelets, because it certainly fits right in beautifully with these. But doesn't it also fit right in with your turquoise impression bracelet, with your ray bracelet? I mean, this is one that you're going to be able to have a lot of fun with as you are creating new arm parties. Now, some of you look at pieces like this and say, oh, I have that turquoise impression bracelet. Oh, I have a ray bracelet. And you can make this arm party right now, as soon as you get your Summit bracelet. But some of you are now adding the turquoise impression to your list. You're adding the ray bracelet to your list, which is a stretchy, by the way. And, you know, I don't normally, for those of you that have been on lots of lives with me over the years, some of you, this is your first live with me. Some of you, this is your millionth live with me. But, you know, I don't normally do so many bracelets. But actually, I do feel like with this Western type of look, you definitely can go for a lot of bracelets. I'm going to even go ahead and add on this impression. I am feeling it today, everybody. Who's feeling it today? This turquoise impression is definitely going to be one that if you have not grabbed this color, it's one that you want to grab, because there are so many beautiful pieces that we have that look amazing with the turquoise impression. And you're going to find it also goes so beautifully with the brand new colorful statement Dakota necklace. This is your statement of the season right here, girls. This is just so vibrant. I mean, this whole week has been all about the Pantone colors. And look at the ombre that we have here with the turquoise kind of moving into the aqua, the little bit more of a dusty blue. And these are, look how many options you have here. The two longest ones are attached. And then the next ones are all individual. So you have many, many options. You can wear just the two, which means that we can have a lot of fun layering this baby up. So why don't we do that? There are so many things that we can do when we decide we want to layer up this necklace. So here is our starter look, where we have just all the beads all by itself. Now this is going to look absolutely amazing. It's also lightweight and comfortable and gives you nice movement, but you might decide you don't want to wear all these layers, or you might decide you want to create like a chunky look. So I know that one of all of your favorites is the Trudy necklace. So here's the Trudy. You've seen this many, many times. I know a lot of the lives that we had so far showed this. I love the way the Trudy looks when you just want to blend in some metal into all of that beading. So look what happens when you take the Trudy and mix it into your Dakota necklace. This is going to look absolutely gorgeous on any type of top. It gives you that like casual yet edgy type of look. It's got the beautiful colors, and then you can grab a pair of earrings like your Dallas hoops in the silver, and I promise you, you are getting compliments all day long, because people aren't as creative as you are now, and don't always think to add some metal in with the beadie. Now, if you feel like, oh, that seems like a little too much for me, Michelle, remember, you can do maybe just the bottom couple and not have as many strands. So, or maybe you just want to do a couple of strands and then the metal at the bottom. You have a lot of options. You're going to play around with it and see what's most comfortable on your neck, because what it looks like on you and what it feels like on you may be different than what it feels like or looks like on somebody else. And when you're deciding on some earrings for this, how about this new Dawson earring set? Now, we love a good set, right? Because it comes with all three. And most of you are going to take this as a half price piece. These are $64. So you're getting 3 pairs of earrings for $32, about $10 a pair. Where are we getting earrings for $10 a pair of this quality, everyone? Remember, these are surgical steel posts, and you have your royal blue, your turquoise, that lighter blue on the end. Just an absolutely beautiful little set. Again, going to be perfect with your Heartland, with your Ray, with your Summit. So many fantastic options with your impression necklaces. All of these are going to be great to have in your collection. And for those of you that have multiple piercings, it's going to look super nice. Maybe there are impression earrings that you'll match up in your multiple other earring holes. I mean, so many fun looks that you can put together right with this. And for those of you that do love to just kind of do dainty looks, maybe you're doing your Dawson earrings and you're going to wear the adorable little Howdy necklace. How cute is this? This was the absolute first item that one of my customers purchased. She said, oh my gosh, I must have that little cowboy boot for my line dancing. and she lives in Vermont. So how cute is this little howdy? This might make a great low price piece for you. It might be one of your half price pieces. Again, it depends on what's all on your list, but super cute, super fun for layering. And I know that when many of you are layering, what you're layering is something shorter with something longer. And if you have been in the market for a new long necklace in gold, I really would love for you to take a look at Outlaw. Look at how this is cut. The way that this is refracting the light is so amazing. When you have this, you're going to not believe how amazing it looks. I mean, it's catching a good amount of light right now. But we have the beautiful decorative chain. It's such a unique looking chain. And then the pendant at the bottom. And these coin necklaces, some of you have a Lenox necklace, a Phoenix necklace, the Hendrix necklace, right? All of these coin type necklaces are super hot right now. And they're great for framing your everyday piece. How many of you have just a regular short everyday necklace that you wear all the time, right? Something that's maybe it's a family heirloom, or it's a piece for your children or your grandchildren. You should wear that everyday special piece. Jewelry is emotional. It's amazing to have. That's what makes it such a great gift. But if you're only wearing that one necklace all the time, then that's really where people don't notice it anymore, because you've worn it for so long that they're kind of overlooking it. When you frame it with something else, it draws attention back to your special piece that's up here, while giving you the amazing attention of having this trendy, beautiful piece. So you might decide you want to layer it up with some of this season's new pieces. So how about the lacy necklace to do the little bow, and then the coin at the bottom? Adorable. Now, I always feel like 3 is the way to go, right? Because to have those odd numbers always looks great. So you might want to do the veil necklace up at the top to have that solitaire up at the top, and then the bow, and then the outlaw. What a gorgeous look. Now, is this doing these top 2 particularly Western? No. Is any of this particularly Western? I don't know. Again, it's all in the interpretation of how you wear your jewelry. So, and what clothing you're wearing it with, honestly. So much fun. And however you want to, whatever else you want to put it with. Because once you start bringing in how it makes the arm parties you have on look, is how it's going to determine your overall, the overall look that you've decided to put together. Another beautiful one, I actually wore this out to, I was out and about. My husband and I went to the diner, and then we went to the town farmer's market yesterday. And I was wearing this necklace, and one of the vendors absolutely loved it. The Sedona necklace. Now, I am loving this neutral, like glass beaded chain. And then we have the genuine agate stone, this beautiful burgundy. And once again, everyone, this is a piece that can be so casual, or you can wear this layered up with your hazy necklace or any of your other ones. You can keep it where if you just want to bring in a little more sparkle, like the chain, you can wear it with your queenie earrings. Or if you want to just kind of go a little more casual, you could stick with a stud earring. Any of these will look fantastic, but just a fun, earthy layering piece, or one that you can wear all by itself. I just had on a black, actually, V-neck t-shirt and jean shorts, and she was like, that necklace is absolutely gorgeous. So this Sedona, definitely a lot of fun to have, and great for your neutrals. I feel like this is a great arm party to wear with this one, because the neutrals like you have in the Yellowstone go really nicely with the chain on the Sedona. So lots of fun options. Now, I started out with this cowgirl necklace, which I now will show you super close up, because the intricate work on this is just so vintage, so cool, and something that you can absolutely dress up or down. If we didn't want to do the mystique, it would look absolutely fantastic with this denim dress. And this kind of brings us back to, like, what a difference a choice of jewelry can make with what you look like when you get dressed. Because here we are back to just the basic t-shirt that I started out with. And on a different day, I'm going to just do something like wear these cypress earrings, right? The cypress earrings, these are a featherweight light wood. So these are wood that are so lightweight that honestly, these do not even feel like you have earrings on. And loving the brown, loving the shades of brown, because here it is, it's fall. How many times are you wearing a beige sweater and brown pants? I feel like that's such a, fall uniform type of look. And here we go. These are earrings that you would wear with a t-shirt. And then you're going to just stack on whatever other necklaces are going to be great for you for your regular brown beige type of look. And that might be pieces from this Western collection. So you might decide that it is the Outlaw, where you want to have that bit of a longer piece, right? And that's super fun and easy to do. Or you might decide that it's some of the other pieces that we brought in this season. Oh, I probably just do it over my head the way I did it. And maybe it's going to be any of these other pieces that you already have in your collection. So the Serenity, this is one that a lot of you picked up from the start of this season, that looks absolutely fantastic with the cypress. These are only $40 earrings. They are so light. The only thing that would remind you that you were wearing them is if you turned your head hard enough and they like whacked you in the face, which even that I tried to demonstrate it and they're not doing it. That's how comfortable and light these are. So highly, highly recommend. All right. Hold on. How did I miss I'm going to switch into these earrings because these are absolutely stunning. The rodeo earrings. Look at the crystal. Now we have the beautiful veining in the turquoise at the top. I mean, look at the size of these. You know what? I'll switch over in the one side so that you can see the size on them, because they are a little bit smaller than the cypress that I had on. And again, these are something that can look fancy or can absolutely look pretty Western because of the way that they are shaped and because of the way that they have the beautiful turquoise, which definitely is Western. So that's one way. That's another way to do the same t-shirt. And that's what jewelry is all about, right? That's what jewelry is. It's deciding what is the look that you want to do that day, not even all the time. Your overall look does not have to be the same. I am somebody who definitely has a general look, I guess, but even though I very often wear like a comfortable type of top and jeans or something like that, I definitely do have things like my black leather jacket when I feel like doing the edgy look. I have sweater dresses for when I want to do the cozy look. There's so many different ways to enjoy different types of jewelry. How many of you grabbed a tied necklace already? This tied necklace is perfect to wear with these rodeo earrings to mix it up. And we can put the, one layer of the tied necklace on. And call it a day. Or we could add any additional silver that we wanted to. Probably what I would do to finish this would be to do the electric necklace in the silver, because I think electric is great for every day and layers in beautifully with the tied necklace. And once again, gives a basic graphic tee in brown a totally different and fun look. And then you'd probably change up your bracelets to be the silver ones, like the lasso and the Logan and the Denali and any of these that you like so much. So what do you think, everybody? Is everyone feeling Western Luxe? Go ahead and drop in the comments again what some of your favorites were, because remember, there's always a number of different ways that you can grab the pieces that you like the best. Way number one would be to place an order with your stylist, where you're going to get your 2 lowest price pieces as your regular price pieces. You can take 4 more pieces at half price. Those pieces can be any price at all. You then get a bonus item with a $90 purchase. You can take your highest price piece on your list for only $35. That's going to be your Dakota, if that was your favorite. That's going to be your Cowgirl, if that was your favorite. Whatever your favorite high-end pieces are, maybe you need that turquoise impression. Whatever that is, that's going to be your bonus item. Now, if that's not even going to put a dent into your wish list, or that's not in the budget today, then way number 2 to get the jewelry would be to book a party with your stylist. Because when you have the party, whether it's an online party like this, an in-person party, a sip and style, texting, Facebook Messenger, there's about a million ways that you can have a party. You're going to be receiving hundreds of dollars worth of free and discounted jewelry, hundreds. And your friends are going to get to take advantage of the sale. The sooner you book your party, the more of these Western Luxe pieces will be available. So I recommend that you set that up ASAP. And way number 3 that you can get this jewelry is by thinking about starting your own business with us. We would absolutely love to work with you, because then you will get a double dip on the jewelry. Way number 1 that you're going to get jewelry is that the party that you do is going to be the party we do for you. We call that a launch party. At that party, not only do you get all the free jewelry as the hostess, but you're also going to keep the paycheck on that party. And then we're going to get you your kit. And with that kit, you get to pick out $500 worth of jewelry of your choice for $129. Your website will be up and running, and your $129 is going to be defrayed by the paycheck you got on your kit. That's the way to go. If you have just fallen in love with so much jewelry, if you think that this looks like a super fun job, and I hope that I made this very clear that this is a super fun job. I love this. My whole team loves this. As you saw lots of friendly faces showing jewelry. You're still going to see some friendly faces showing jewelry for the next 2 nights. And if any of what I just said about selling the jewelry with us sounds good, then come back here tomorrow. We have an 8 p.m. live of the jewelry, and then a 9 p.m. Eastern live, where I'm going to be chatting with Tracy about our amazing business, and you just might like what you hear. And we do raffle off jewelry at that as well. So thank you so much for joining us on your busy day. I know that there are many ways that you can spend both your time and your money, and we so appreciate you spending both of those valuable things with us. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you for supporting your stylists. Stylists, give a round of applause to all of your guests that are here, and let's thank them for spending their day with us. And we look forward to helping you get all of your favorites in whatever way works for you. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Bye-bye.